Hi, this is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Today we talk about letting go. Let go. Let go. Doesn't that sound easy? I mean, it's like nothing to it. Just let go. It's like somebody hang on to a rope and say, look, just let go. Just let go of the rope. I got you. Let it go. And you're thinking to yourself, hey, this rope is securing me. You're telling me to let go of something that I feel secure with. How many of you going to volunteer and just say, okay, I'm going to let go. I'm going to give in. Most are not at that place. I know it. But the letting go is part of your process. It's part of the movement you must have. I remember probably, I'm going to go back on y'all, probably over 30 years. I'm going to say about 30 years ago, I was wrestling with something. I mean, I was in this big wrestle, dealing with something that I was tired of it. I was tired of it, but I was fighting to keep it. God, it don't even make sense now. But back then it did. I was tired of it, but I was still fighting to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to this because I know. And I was told a very short and easy cliche. It was, let go and let God. Now that was easy said and done. Let go and let God. I said, okay, and I could quote it easily. But now you talk about somebody who's been a fighter all their life. I fought to get everywhere I got. I had to fight. I ain't talking about the color purple. I'm talking about me, Jenny Oya. I had to fight my way to be where I am today. From childhood to teenage to an adult, I had to fight. I had to fight to live. When, the powers that be around me were trying to take my life. Ooh, that's that song by Jason Nelson. I shall live. Because things were set up to shorten my life. I didn't know, I didn't understand, but I'm telling you, I have been in places, situations with people who were just destined to take my life. So I had to fight. I had to fight to get, to get through that. Through school, good gracious. My mother, raised, it was 10 of us. My parents raised 10 of us. We always give credit to one or the other sometimes. But it was 2 people in the household. But it was 10 of us. So we come from a big household and we were considered poor. I didn't know it. But they said we were poor. I didn't feel like we were poor. We were happy. We come out of a happy way. Get on the bus, we happy. We played together. We enjoyed our life together. So I didn't know what poor meant because it wasn't introduced to me in a way in which people saw it. Anyway, so in school, people, I don't think they tease us because of the fact that, most people were just like us. Parents was working parents. Some worked on, farms. Somebody just, they did plant work, whatever it was. But we never saw each other as poor or talked about another person because we saw them as being poor. But things that we couldn't have when I became a teenager now. When somebody was walking around with some Converses and, your parents couldn't afford no Converses, So you had to wear, they call them Mary Janes and May Pops, whatever, the $1.99 shoes. Had that song, May Pops, it costs $1.99. May Pops make your feet feel fine. And, it bothered us, but we couldn't do anything about it. So, getting a job was important to me. I got a job so I could buy some Converses. That way I could fit in. I had to fight my way through because if I didn't, I would allow what people said about me, what they thought about me, sometimes even the teachers, the way they mistreated me, If I allowed what they did and I didn't fight my way through, You're not going to do me that way. I will not be mistreated that way, and I fought, you know, and I was a fighter. Fighting was a thing. It was a thing. It's what I saw, and it's what I exemplified. Wherever I went, it was about fighting. How you solve this, you need to fight. So that's what I did. And so fighting was just in me to do. And I did it with everything I knew. Just all. I was about 13 years old. My brother-in-law had two sisters and a cousin. And they didn't like me for whatever the reason may be. And I'm visiting my sister. And I went outside to play. And the three of them wanted to fight me. And I'm like, what? And I come from the streets. It's like, oh, okay. Because look, you ain't putting me in no dirt. I ain't getting my clothes dirty. That's all I kept thinking about. I'm not getting dirty. Miss Prissy, whatever. Anyway, we went to fighting. And I was fighting all three of those girls, and I wasn't going down. You hear me? I wasn't going down. It was whatever. Kick, scratch, I don't care. You getting off of me. My feet will not leave the ground, and I'm not falling on my knees. We gonna fight. And I was swinging and kicking, right? Next thing you know, my brother-in-law had grabbed me. Now he grabs me. He got two sisters and the cousin jumping me, but he grabs me and says, you need to stop fighting. It's too funny. And I'm like, But they understood something. This ain't no easy win. You need to pack some lunch because I am not that girl. So I fought my life through. I'm telling you. When diseases came, I fought because they was not going to have me saying that I cannot do something. When I was sick, when I was in the hospital, when I was in some bad relationships, whatever it was, I fought every chance I got to survive, to make it. I made sure I was going to make it. And then when I became a parent, the fight was even greater, But I had to change in which I fought because, my lifestyle changed. So I had to change to learn how to fight more peacefully, without being physical. Now you got to fight by praying, by believing, by trusting. And it was difficult for me. When you're used to doing something a certain way, now they're telling you need to stop, using, the tools in which and try some other tools. It is not always easy, right? So then I'm laying up here one day, 1997, I believe, 1997. And I was really, really saying, I'm trying to fight for this and everything is going against me. And I heard, let go and let God. And I said, okay. Then it hit me again. I don't know how. I don't know how to let go. I don't know what you mean. Because all I know is to fight. I had to fight for me because there was no one else fighting for me. I didn't have protectors in my life. Natural protectors, right? I'm talking about, the physical part. I didn't have people that said, stand back, I got this for you. I had to do that for myself. I fought for my sisters. I fought for my friends. I fought for my children. Whatever. I was the fighter. I was the protector. That's what I did. And then all of a sudden you're telling me I got to lay back and chill and let, the powers that be do what they're good at. Trust it. And I didn't know how. Let go. How do you do that? How do you do that? How you tell somebody who is used to doing something one way to stop doing it? And then when they're triggered and you say, shh, don't say a word. Put your hands down. Just keep walking. That was difficult. But anything is you are able to learn. You are able to be educated and you could be trained to do something different. Anything. Don't allow what has been built in you, that has been formed in you, that has stood up in you, that made you believe that's all you, that you can't change you. because you can change you. You can change. And letting go just means this. Sometimes you got to let go of things, you know, things that you know keep getting you in trouble, keep causing you to fail, keeps making things hard for you. Things, sometimes people that you know don't mean you no good. People that you know are trying to set you up. People that you know are at your demise. Let them go. People, places, places that you know whenever you get to that place, you always find yourself failing, getting in trouble, being in lockdown. You know, everything is coming apart because you're in the wrong place or around the wrong people or doing the wrong things. Then it's time for you to let go. Let go just simply means what it says. Let go and trust that when you let go, I let go of this rope. That I'm still holding on to something bigger, to whatever is holding that rope up. Whatever is holding that rope up, I'm holding on to that because it's stronger than the rope. You know, I watched this movie that somebody was falling off this cliff. And the man says, let go of that and reach for my hand. And then, you want me to let go of something I know that's sturdy, that's stable, and I've been holding on to for the last 2 hours? Let go of this and reach out for your hand. What if I miss? What if you can't hold me? How about this? How about that? Your mind goes to racing instead of letting your mind go, because somewhere past your mind there is a spirit bigger than you, and it will say, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. And something good will happen. And it does. You have to trust that. I don't understand it. I can't see past it. But I'm going to let it go because I'm going to trust my higher power, my God, my directors, whatever you want to call upon, that they know what's best for me, and they are bigger than me, and they will hold me, and they will guide me, and they will strengthen me, and they will take me, and they will love me, and they will support me, and they will bring me to the right place I need to be who I need to be at this time. So yeah, I'm not telling you it's easy. I am the one who can tell you it ain't easy. Not if you've always fought for everything you got. You're talking to somebody. And I'm telling you, it ain't easy, but it's possible. And if it's possible and you want better, then do what's possible. Do what they told you was impossible, and you make it possible by you doing it. Make it work. Feel it, and then do it. It'll happen for you. I'm telling you. Let go. Just let go. You don't understand it anyway. You can't fix it no how. It's not a situation that you even have a clue on where to begin. So let it go. Let it go and trust that whatever you let go of, whoever you let go of, however you need to let it go and watch it get better. Sometimes it's always waiting on you to let go. Look, I got something wonderful for you. I got something great for you. But you can't have it while you're holding on to this. You'll never get there while you're with this. I remember, short version, I remember being in a relationship that was very toxic, very toxic. And I remember saying to myself, it can't get worse than this. Let go. And I let go of it. And I tell you, the moment I let go, my life began to get light and it got better. I started getting things that I didn't know I could even get. I was buying things that I didn't think I could ever buy. You know, I am a single woman out here making moves and doing all this stuff that I couldn't even do in a relationship. But I was doing it by myself because what I had was blocking me from what I was supposed to have. I'm telling you, whatever it is that you feel as though you are having an issue with that's blocking you from being where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to do, possessing what you need to have to get where you need to be, whatever it is, you've been fighting, been holding on to it for so long. And it's almost like a habit. It's almost like, I can't do without it. Yes, you can, baby. You can. You can do without it. And when you do, something greater will happen. Something bigger will come. And you'll find out, ooh, that was waiting for you all the time. But you can't have both of them because this will always knock out that. Why would you get something so beautiful and you're going to have somebody destroy it the moment you get it? It's like going out here and getting white carpet through your house. And you got these small children, a baby crawling, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. And your whole house you put white carpet all through your house. Now, and you want to stay white and clean. And you got these elements going around your house. Somebody's going to spill something. Somebody's going to have the wrong thing on their shoes. And something's going to happen because you got this white carpet. It is destined to get dirty. But you chose the white carpet. But now, change the way in which you do something. And I'm telling you, it's going to be beautiful. You're going to be magical. And things will work out fine. Let go of all the negative, all the disruptive, and all the toxic stuff that you know that's infecting and affecting your life. Let it go. And then trust your higher power, your God, your higher being to do something that they always wanted to do. They just needed you to let go so they can do it. Move out the way and let some great things come because they're coming for you because you deserve it. I pray that you have been blessed. I hope that this word was not just like rambling on, oh, what's she talking about? I hope it's something that you needed and you said, you know what? That's where I need to be. I need to let go and then learning how to do it. One day at a time, one piece at a time, sometimes one person at a time. Just let it go. Let it go and trust it. Something good is coming. You be blessed. You be powerful. And please let your light so shine. And don't let nobody take your pace. Don't let nobody take your glory. Don't let nobody take your time. Blessings.